Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the SAT. This is Chapter 11, Lesson 87. A poem, a song, a single episode. Each goes in quotation marks. Today, quotation marks with titles of short works. Let's start with titles. A short work goes inside quotation marks. Annabel Lee, the poem, gets quotation marks. Bridge Over Troubled Water, the song, gets quotation marks too. The list of short works is worth memorizing. Short stories, short poems, essays, articles, single chapters of a book, songs, and a single episode of a TV series. Think of a short work as a piece that lives inside something bigger. A poem inside a book, a song inside an album. Those small pieces take quotation marks. Here's the contrast that trips people up. A short work takes quotation marks, but a long work, a whole book, a film, a TV series, takes italics instead. The Negro Speaks of Rivers is a poem, a short work, so quotation marks are correct. But Leaves of Grass is the whole book that contains poems, so it should be in italics, not quotation marks. Ask yourself, is this the small piece or the whole thing? Small piece, quotation marks. Whole thing, italics. Quotation marks do more than mark short titles. They also enclose unfamiliar slang, unusual expressions, and a definition stated directly. A slang phrase for died is, quote, bought the farm. That odd expression sits in quotation marks. And when you state what a word means, you quote the definition. Merganser comes from words meaning, quote, diving goose. So 3 jobs here: slang, unusual expressions, and a definition stated outright, all get quotation marks. Last, where do the other marks go? A comma or a period always goes inside the closing quotation mark, every time. A semicolon or a colon always goes outside. A question mark or exclamation point depends. It goes inside when the question or exclamation belongs to the quotation itself, and outside when it belongs to the whole sentence. My favorite poem is, quote, Mother to Son, period, inside. But do you understand the story, quote, The Beast in the Jungle? The question is yours, not the titles, so the question mark sits outside. Let's practice. For each title or expression, decide whether it takes quotation marks because it's a short work or an unusual expression, or italics because it's a long work. Pause and try each. They will read Whitman's poem, Song of Myself. A poem is a short work, and short works take quotation marks, not italics. So the answer is quotation marks. The poem comes from his book, Leaves of Grass. A book is a long work, the whole thing, not a small piece. So its title is italicized. So the answer is italics. Goodman became known as the King of Swing. A nickname is an unusual expression, and unusual expressions take quotation marks. So the answer is quotation marks. 3 more. A short work title sits in quotation marks. Decide whether the next punctuation mark belongs inside or outside the closing quotation mark. Pause and try each. Alice Walker wrote the poem In Love and Trouble, semicolon. It became a book title. A semicolon always goes outside the closing quotation mark, so the answer is outside the quotation mark. My favorite poem is Mother to Son, period. A period always goes inside the closing quotation mark, so the answer is inside the quotation mark. Do you understand the story, The Beast in the Jungle? The question belongs to the whole sentence, not to the title. So the question mark goes outside. So the answer is outside the quotation mark. Let's wrap up. Titles of short works, poems, songs, short stories, essays, articles, single chapters, and single episodes all take quotation marks. Long works like books, films, and series take italics instead. Quotation marks also enclose slang, unusual expressions, and a definition stated directly. And the placement rule. Commas and periods go inside the closing mark. Semicolons and colons go outside. And a question mark or exclamation point goes inside only when it belongs to the quotation. Great work! Next lesson, we turn to italics.